This is your base. This is your heroes. Don't let anybody tell you what you are doing is wrong or what you aren't doing is wrong. Do it however you please. It's your game. Play it the way you enjoy it. This is just a guideline. What's going on, guys? It is your boy Angrysagamer, and today I have a video that is a FAQ, frequently asked question, on my channel. I've been doing YouTube videos for a while and I've uploaded quite a few of them, and in the span of that time, one of the most frequently asked questions that I receive is, what is the best team to do raids? Now that's going to border on what's the best team for Guild Wars, offensive, not defensive. So it's basically the same thing. This team would be the same as for a Guild Wars team, and I'll go a bit in that and explain that a bit more. And there are alternatives if you don't have Dynamica or Zephyrica, if you do not have a Zulix or a Brielle Fox. So let's look at what I have. The first legend up is going to be Trentor. By the way, if you're not subscribed yet, please click on that subscribe button, as it would help out my channel greatly. Also, if you want to make money in Castle Clash while spending money, the link in the description will help you do that. And then also there's a link in the description to go to my merch store and get some of that ASG merchandise to help support a creator. Okay, so Trentor is best used Revive, Revitalize with Fennec. The rest does not matter. As long as he's skill 12 and above, I believe it's skill 12 and above. Skill 10 works as well, but skill 12 and above works best. Breakthrough 20 at the lowest will help you out the best. Revive, Revitalize is auto proc, so once you place him down, he's going to get a skill activation. He does not need to hit a building in order to get a skill activation. Revive, if he is hit immediately and dies and comes back, Revitalize will reactivate and getting a skill activation. Fennec is used for him not to be silenced, so that will ensure a 100% skill activation most of the time. And then Holy Conviction with Crit Resist, that is just to help him with the survivability. You do not need more than that. Next, everybody does have a Dreadrake at this point in time, or at least if you're looking at doing Guild Wars, or if raids are so important that you want to find the best raid team. The best way to use him in both Guild Wars and raids is going to be Revitalize, Unholy Pact, Punching Box. If you do not have Unholy Pact, you can go any other one. War God, Brute Force, Zealous Drive. If you want to go more defensive, you can, but the likelihood of him not killing all the buildings once he hits them is higher. So I'd rather go Revive, Unholy Pact, Punching Box. Then Hyper Strength, just to give him that extra boost of attack. The energy recovery is not going to matter because he's got fast energy recovery. You can go something else, defensive or offensive, whatever you want. And then attack traits. You can go dodge, you can go accuracy. It's not going to help you that much. Dodge will, HP will, crit resist will, crit won't help you, crit damage will help you, and attack will help you. That is your Dreadrake. Next up we have Zulix. Well, I'm working under the assumption that everybody has Zulix. The best way to use him, and a lot of people argue this fact, but I will tell you my point of view right now. Revive, Revitalize with Bublo. The reason why Bublo is there is to ensure him get into the base as quick as possible, because Bublo is going to increase the move speed. Revive, Revitalize. He's not auto proc. He needs to get a hit before he will activate his skill. But if he dies and comes back, Revitalize will reset, and once he gets a hit, he'll get a proc off. And with Revive, he'll at least get 3 procs off if he's built strong enough, depending on the rest of it. Holy Conviction, and do not mind the traits. This is not the correct traits. It should be dodge, HP, or crit resist. Accuracy doesn't work on him because his skill is AoE, so area of effect, so he's going to mainly be there for buildings. He's not going to hit heroes at all that much. Next hero we have Brielle Fox. That is, if you have him, same deal. Revive, Revitalize, and then Drago. Drago is gonna help him not to take a hit in the start, or at least deflect some of that and help him stay alive longer. Revive, he is auto proc, so as soon as you drop him, he's gonna get a skill activation. Revive, when he dies and comes back. Revive Revitalize resets, and he's going to get another skill activation. And then we got him with Holy Conviction and Dodge. This is just a basic guideline, by the way. It's not to say you have to use this. You can use anything else. This is just a guideline for the builds and the type of heroes, but you can swap them out as you please. Now, next we're going to have Zephyrica. Now, I've got Zephyrica with Survival and Revive. Now, the reason why I have that is because he's in the front line. He's going to be one of the aggravators and one of the tanks alongside Dynamica. In this situation, in this build, in this setup. The reason why I use Survival, and not a lot of people agree with me on this, but hear me out on this. Negates all damage for 3 seconds. Now that 3 seconds activates as soon as you drop him. And then cooldown 7.5 seconds. So it's going to be a bit of a cooldown. Revive is going to come back up. Survival is going to reset. It's going to take 0 damage again for 3 seconds. In that 3 seconds, hopefully he can go to work, taking out troops and stuff like that, so that you can use your Dread Drake. Dread Drake should only be dropped once all the troops are down, okay? Don't do it otherwise, you're just going to screw with yourself. Holy Conviction, Healing Ritual is the best for raids and also for Guild Wars. Accuracy to hit those heroes, so accuracy, attack, dodge, whatever you want actually. And then obviously our final boy here, Dynamica. Same build, except not Revive. I would prefer Revive, but Pong doesn't have Revive on his. So it's Dragon's Cover Survival, ensuring no damage. Because both Dynamica and Zephyrica can be one-shot as soon as you drop them. So you want to negate any damage. Let me go for a practice run and show you exactly how you should drop these heroes, how they should be used. Okay, so we're going to look at the situation. No troops. I'm going to skip over that. I want troops. And there's a specific way to do this. You're going to drop Zephy and Dyna together, leading with Dynamica. Then you're going to drop immediately after that Zulix. And going to try and get him to go. So drop troops close to him and drop him immediately after that. And then once all the troops are done, you can drop Dread Drake. And then if everybody dies out and you're still not there, you have your Trentor to bring them back. Now, let me explain to you exactly what happened there. Because you're going to see me drop it, but you're not going to understand why I dropped the way I dropped. So let's explain what happened. Dynamica and Zephyrica. Dynamica is your aggravator along with Zephyrica, but Dynamica is the lead aggravator in this one. Zephyrica is going to take out the troops. As soon as you drop them, you drop Zulix and Brielle Fox. Do not worry about the troops that's not down yet. Lazu, you drop him on one side. Do not drop Brielle Fox before you drop Zulix. Because if you drop Brielle Fox on this side, he hits here and you drop your Zulix. So let's say you drop Brielle Fox and Zulix immediately. Right? Or you drop Zulix and Brielle Fox directly after that. But Zulix did not get a skill activation. Brielle Fox might hit on this side and then the Zulix won't hit on this side. So that wastes the entire upper part of this base. So you don't want to do that. You want to wait for Zulix to get a skill activation. Okay, so let's do this again. We're going to go Dyna, Zephy. Okay, directly after that, Zulix. Wait for Zulix to get a proc in. We don't worry about him that died. Yes, he did it. We're going to go with Brielle Fox. Now you can see much more of the base is gone now. And we're losing out our heroes. That's perfectly fine. We do not worry about that because we still have Dread Drake and Trentor. But what we're going to do in this situation is we're going to drop Trentor because we want Zephy back. Zephy's back, he takes out the troops and immediately drop Dread Drake. As simple as that. Maybe just go do that once more because a lot of people still don't grasp what I'm explaining. Because I do this in my live streams a lot and still people don't understand. I don't know why. I don't understand why. We're going to go like that. We're going to drop Zulix, wait for a skill activation, drop Brielle Fox anyway because he is auto-proc, so it doesn't matter. So as soon as all the troops are down, we drop Dread Drake. Oh, there were still a lot of troops up there. Oh well, I didn't see that. Make sure you look before you drop. 100%, there we go. Now, what are the alternatives to this specific setup? You can obviously drop Zulix and use Axe Punisher. which is not my favorite. I like to use my heroes a certain way, and I'm used to it, so I do it that way. But you can drop him for a Zulix for Axe Punisher. If you don't have a Dynamica, you can use a Rambod instead of Dynamica with Doom Balloon. If you don't have a Zephy, you can use an Anubis, but Anubis is much slower at taking out troops, and I can show you. We can do an example. Now, then there is the question, would you use Rambod and Trentar on the same team? And my answer to that is yes, I would. Because of the order you drop your heroes. Who am I looking for? Rambod. Because of the order you drop your heroes. So Rambod also revives legends, but he doesn't do it as well as Trentar. Okay? So let's do an example. But you can drop Trentar for Axe Punisher now, and you're almost 100% sure of a base victory on that. But let's say it doesn't go down that way. Let's say you drop Rambod for your tank, okay? But Rambod dies alongside Anubis. Okay, we're going to drop them together. But Rambod doesn't make it. Let's say Rambod dies just like there. But you already dropped the rest of your team to go follow up. I'm just, because this is, what am I doing? What am I doing? Let me do the quick setup, because I am just messing about right now. Not revive. Let's just do this. Let's go this way. Here we go. I hope you're still following. I myself, I'm not even following. And I'm making the video. And even I'm confused of what the hell am I doing? Okay, let's go. These two first. We lost Anubis. But we're going to go ahead and drop Lazu. He's going to get a skill activation. We're going to go ahead and drop that guy. He's going to get a skill activation. But now, because you dropped Trentar for Axe Punisher, let's say Axe Punisher also died. He also died. Now you've got nobody to revive. And now you're sitting in a predicament of a base full of troops, and you've only got a Dreadrake there. What the hell do you do now? Would you make that? There's no way. You could drop Dreadrake on this side and hope for the best. You can drop him there and hope for the best, but that's not going to work out. But you still have Trentar, you still have Dreadrake. So we'll do that. We'll drop Trentar. Anubis is going to come back, take out the troops, and the base is done anyway. That's why, yes, you can use Trentar with Rambod. And let me just say this. This is your base. This is your heroes. Don't let anybody tell you what you are doing is wrong or what you aren't doing is wrong. Do it however you please. It's your game. Play it the way you enjoy it. This is just a guideline. With that being said, I honestly hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you can take something away from this. Take something away and use it to value your game more, or to help you in your guild wars or your raids. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.